Brother, hey, where should I put it?
Over there.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. See you.
See you. Hello? Police?
Sir, did you call for police?
Yes, I did.
Are you the one reported for the loss of cash card?
Yes, I made a delivery, and when I came back, the cash card is missing.
Where did you park your vehicle?
Over here.
Okay. What time did you park the vehicle?
9 a.m. and I've been away for 5 to 10 minutes only.
You have the CAN number to your cash card then.
What is the CAN number?
CAN number is a unique ID number to your cash card, can be found at the back of the cash card.
I did not record it down.
Ji Xiong, you can help me take the SCU kit. You have the top-up receipt for the cash card then.
Let me see.
Yes. Okay, your vehicle plate number is GW5038E.
Yes. The CAN number is 1111
1111
5503
5503
5486
5486
3237.
3237. Thank you, sir.
So you mind we touch your vehicle for fingerprint?
Sure.
Sir, can I take a look at the CCTV footage? The CCTV at the loading bay?
Yeah, okay. Come.
Sir, can we rewind the CCTV to about 9 a.m.? Stop. This is the van. Stop. Ji Xiong, I believe it happened an hour ago. Suspect might still be in the area. F8 Romeo 1 to Division, over.
For short send, over.
Send lookup message for one male subject wearing red colour jersey with number 30, short hair, medium height. Receive, over.
Roger. For short to all resources, look out for a male wearing red jersey with the number 13 at the back. Medium height, short hair, who had just committed theft from a motor vehicle at River Bay Plaza. He is still believed to still be in the vicinity. Division, sending my out.
Foxtrot 8 Romeo 4 Bravo. Send, over.
Sir, can I take a photo of this?
Yeah, sure.
I am sending the suspect's photo over to you now.
Okay, Roger.
Be on lookout for this guy.
Roger.
Alright. Okay, thanks, Rosmina. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Raju.
Sir.
Okay. The cash card was stolen at Riverville Plaza. the CAN number of the stolen cash card is inside the file. Can you help me screen it?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Raju.
Welcome, sir. Hello, good afternoon. Hi, this is Ayo Raju from Sengkang NPC. Yes, I need to inquire about a stolen cash card. Sir?
Yes, Raju?
Sir, I've checked in the records on the stolen cash card. The money has been refunded and deposited into another bank account.
Okay. Do you have the bank account number?
Yes, sir. I did a bank account screening using the bank account number. It belongs to Mohammad Jufri bin Ahmad. I did a background check on Mohammad Jufri. It seems that he has a case of theft at a Compass Bow.
Good job, Raju.
Thank you, sir.
Gather the team.
Yes, sir.
Okay, officers. A cash card was stolen at the loading and unloading bay of Rivervale Plaza. The suspect is Mohammad Jufri bin Ahmad. The suspect stays at block 231 Compassville Walk. We're going to head down to the location in 30 minutes' time and arrest him. Suada, Shakil, you follow me and Raju.
Yes, sir.
Fadli, you're going to position on the left side of the void deck.
Sir.
Rosmina, you're going to be on the right side of the void deck.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you're going to be on the 8th floor overlooking the unit. Once you see the subject enters, you inform me.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, officers, let's go.
Tango spotted. There's a female subject accompanying him.
They are walking towards the lift.
Tango spotted entering the unit.
Police, open up.
Yes.
I'm ASP Mulyadi from Sengkang MPC. I would like to speak to Jufri.
Oh, he's not in. Did he do something?
Ma'am, we know that he's inside. We've been observing your unit. Can you please open up the gate? We'd like to speak to him. Where is he?
He's inside the room.
Mohammad Jufri bin Ahmad. I'm placing you under arrest for your suspected involvement for theft of cash card. Please stand up. Is this your cupboard?
Yes.
Shakir, search.
Sir?
Is this your shirt?
Yes.
Cuff him.
Let's go.
Ma'am, I tell you first, I know I was greedy, but I needed the money to support my family. That's why I took the cash cards.
So how many cash cards did you steal altogether?
2.
You sure you only stole 2?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Only 2.
Tell me how you did it.
I target the delivery lorries because the drivers normally don't lock up when they make their deliveries. I just wait at the loading bay, and once the driver makes his delivery, I go to the lorry and take the cash card. It's very easy, and I just walk off.
Jufri, you sure you only stole from 2 locations? We have all the hard evidence against you.
Ma'am, yes, only 2 locations. I already told you. Why do you keep asking me?
Ken, Jufri confessed to stealing a cash card from Compass Bowl as well. But I feel that it's still hiding something.
Maybe this will help. I did a further bank screening on his bank account dating from 1st November 2014 to 21st January 2015. There were more refunds.
Conference room, now. So far, Jufri has only confessed to stealing 2 cards.
But after doing further screenings on his bank account dating back to November last year, we found out that refunds from 30 cash cards have been deposited to his bank account.
Gentlemen, we are dealing with a potential serial offender here. We need to confirm if the refunded cash cards belong to him. Johnny and Cheryl, here is a list of the CAN numbers of the refunded cash cards with the dates and times that they were refunded. I need you to counter-check this information with the police reports that have been made for stolen or missing cash cards.
My gut feel is that there would have been a lot more unreported incidents.
Then we'll need to ask the bank for the particulars of the owners of those cash cards. Once you get the particulars, call them to confirm the location, date, and time that they lost those cash cards. Also, tell them to make a police report. Get Jufri. Bring him down to visit the scenes. We need to confirm that he stole those cash cards. Jufri, so where was the van parked when you stole the cash card?
Over here.
Where did you approach the vehicle from?
From there. So, I just wait at the loading bay, and once the driver makes his delivery, and I go to the lorry and take the cash card.
What did you do after that?
I went to the ATM to get the refund.
What about this location? Where was the van parked?
Over there.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here.
The delivery man was in a rush. He was unloading some boxes, so I waited until he left. Then I walked over, opened the door, and took the cash card.
The door wasn't locked?
The engine was running also.
Then where did you go after that?
Same thing. I went to the nearest ATM to get a refund.
Well, the amounts from the stolen cash cards were definitely refunded in Jeffrey's bank account. And I noticed the pattern. Take a look. The date, time, and location that the cash cards were refunded also tally with the date, time, and location that they were reported to be stolen.
Remember that he confessed his MO was always the same?
Yeah.
He would steal the cash card and immediately refund it at the nearest ATM. Thanks, Johnny.
No problem.
Cheryl, any updates?
Ma'am, for the cash cards that were not reported to be stolen, I contacted the banks and requested for details of the owners. From the CAN numbers of the cash cards, the banks were able to trace the owners who didn't report the stolen cash cards. And with the information garnered, I was able to contact these people. Yes, sir. When did you lose the cash card?
I lost my cash card 2 weeks ago.
Where was the lorry parked when the cash card was stolen?
I lost it at Rivervale Plaza.
Could you please go down to the nearest police post and make a report?
Sure. So I go down to the police station and make a report, okay?
Jeffrey. Look at this. 30 cash cards were refunded into your bank account. You said that you went to the nearest ATM to get refunds for all the stolen cash cards. And this tallies to the information in our police report. The timings when the cash cards were stolen are very close to the timings when you got the refunds. How do we know that these 30 cash cards were stolen? We counter-check against police reports made for cash cards reported stolen. For those cash cards not reported stolen, we contacted the owners to confirm the thefts and also advised them to make police reports. So, did you steal the 30 cash cards or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Mohammed Jufri bin Ahmad was charged for 27 counts of theft and sentenced to 7 months imprisonment. In this case, the initiative taken by the officers of the Ground Response Force and the Crime Strike Force of Sengkang Neighbourhood Police Centre led to the culprit's arrest within 3 days of the stolen cash card report being made. The case was solved through the painstaking and meticulous work by the investigation officers from Ang Mo Kio Police Division. Members of the public are advised to adopt the following crime prevention measures even if you are leaving your vehicle unattended for a short while. Ensure that your vehicle has been properly secured. Remember to wind up all windows and lock all doors. Remove cash cards and other valuables such as mobile phones. In May this year, the police launched the Vehicles on Watch initiative at Pasir Ris MPC. This community crime prevention initiative leverages on the in-vehicle cameras installed by drivers to keep a lookout for theft and vandalism cases in our public car parks.
We already have police cameras that cover the entrances and exits of our HDB multi-story car parks. In addition to these cameras, many residents also now have cameras in their own cars. These in-vehicle cameras can serve as extra eyes in the community, in the car parks, to deter crime by helping to detect and solve crimes committed. If a crime is committed in a car park, the police can ask participating residents for the footage from their in-vehicle cameras in order to conduct investigations much more easily.
If you are keen to be part of the Vehicles on Watch initiative, please call your neighbourhood police centre. What you have just seen is a very common crime that could have been avoided if the victims were more careful. Another trending crime that could easily be avoided would be scams. Coming up after the break, a new method that scammers have adopted to cheat unsuspecting people. There has been a growing trend of a new type of scam, where culprits actively look for their victims through social media applications. Victims are lured by unsolicited messages for sexual services and provocative images through popular social messaging applications. Once the victims show interest and engage the scammer, they are asked to purchase gift cards or virtual credits as a form of payment. Tonight, on Crimewatch, we talk to one such victim of this scam.
I was using a messaging app when one day I got a message from someone called Xiaoshen. She asked me if I wanted sexual services from her. I found her very pretty. So I replied and said, okay. She then asked me to go to an AXS machine to buy some virtual credits for her as form of my payment. I thought I could meet her once I bought the virtual credits for her. She told me to set a PIN number as evidence that I really bought the virtual credits. After I said, stop messaging me, it was only then that I realized I was scammed. I called the company immediately.
I bought some virtual credits. Can I get a refund, please? PIN number is 144729465. Use up. But I didn't use the virtual credits.
I made a police report. The reason I'm doing this interview is because I want to warn everyone not to fall for this type of scams.
In 2014, 149 cases of scams involving gift cards and virtual credits were reported, with victims being cheated out of a total of $138,700. The scammers normally befriend their victims through social media platforms and communicate with them through online messaging and phone calls. To avoid becoming a victim of such scams, be wary of strangers who befriend you on social messaging platforms. Do not share personal details about yourself when interacting with other internet users. Do not share your PIN numbers with anyone. To find out more on common types of scams in Singapore, please visit www.scamalert.sg. If you have any information relating to such scams, call the police hotline at 1-800-255-0000. We've come to the end of this episode of Crimewatch. If you have any feedback, please drop us an email. Until next time, I'm DSP Julius Lim, signing off.